What does the signing mean for the Tennessee Titans?
I don't know that it means much.
And he wanted to go to a team with a championship defense, and he chose the Titans. No, hey, look, you're laughing.
Yeah.
And you're laughing.
I don't know if he is still a top flight receiver, your number one receiver, and even if he is,
I'm sure you have seen by now that star wide receiver Deandre Hopkins has signed a 2-year, $26 million contract with the Tennessee Titans. And I feel like the general public and sports media don't believe this was the right decision for Hopkins. But I'm here to tell you that the NFL should be afraid of the Titans. This may seem like a stretch of the imagination, but I have been bullish on the Titans for several years now, and I'm usually correct about their performances. When they finished first in the AFC in 2021, I called it on my friend's Instagram live chat. I can't find the exact video, but here's the conversation that shows me boasting about my sweet prediction. I told everyone they would beat the Patriots in the 2019 wildcard round and the Ravens in the divisional round. But after trading away A.J. Brown, everyone was disappointed and rightfully angry with the franchise, given that they just gave away a top 10 wide receiver in his prime. It was a dumb decision, and they know that, but they are right back into playoff contention. But let me explain why. Reason number 1, DeAndre Hopkins and Tim Kelly connection. Back when DeAndre Hopkins was a Texan, he had Tim Kelly as his offensive coordinator in 2019. Tim Kelly was other position group coaches in the years before that. But his experience with D-Hop shows they have some prior success working together. In 2019, D-Hop was an all-pro, had over 1,000 yards, 150 targets, and in those playoffs, he had 208 yards and 15 receptions in the 2 games he played. So those two know how to coexist. DeAndre Hopkins has also said that he likes Kelly as a human and as a coach. This not only translates onto the field, but also off it, as Hopkins has an offensive coach that he is comfortable and confident in talking to, where he can address offensive troubles or discuss ways he can be more beneficial on offense. And the same goes for Kelly. As solo individuals, obviously DeAndre Hopkins is a stud. Since 2017, he is currently 6th in total receiving yards, 7th in total touchdowns, 6th in yards per game average, and 36th in all-time receiving yards. Not to mention a 3-time All-Pro and arguably a top 3 wide receiver from 2015 to 2020. And even coming off the PED suspension last year, he was still balling with one of the worst offenses and teams last year. I mean, 64 receptions, 717 yards, and 3 touchdowns in 9 games. Tim Kelly, on the other hand, adds something to the Titans offense that has been needed for years: versatility. He has expressed this in interviews this season, but it's true, the Titans need that. The Titans offense has been too reliant on Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill's play action abilities off of that. Derrick Henry is 29 years old, he's getting real close to 30, which is considered old in the running back world and usually seen as the downtread of their career. With D-Hop now, adding versatility to this one-sided offense has become much easier. He's easily a wide receiver 1, and Treylon Burks showed some flashes that make him more than capable of being a wide receiver 2, especially coming back into his second season fresh. Between the run and the pass, Tim Kelly knows how to balance that dichotomy efficiently. In 2019, the Texans had Carlos Hyde, who exceeded 1,000 yards as their main rusher, which is something he never managed in his entire career. DeAndre Hopkins also got over 1,000 yards. They were also the 14th highest scoring offense that year. Reason number 2, Mike Vrabel. Aside from his role in the A.J. Brown trade, I still think he's a smart leader for this Tennessee Titans team. He always comes into games with a solid game plan for their opponent, and they execute it perfectly. He simply outcoaches and outschemes other teams. This Titans roster was never a stacked unit, but yet he has had a 48-34 record, 2 division titles, and was only 1 game away from the Super Bowl in 2019. He's won various games by manipulating the play clock, which gave his team another opportunity to win the game. He held Tom Brady and the Patriots to 13 points in the wildcard round at Gillette Stadium, and they won. Do you know how insane that sentence sounds? He also traded for Ryan Tannehill that same year, made the decision to bench former first-round pick Marcus Mariota for Tannehill, and went 7-3 the rest of the season. Vrabel just knows football and understands what it takes to win in the NFL. My third and final reason, defense. With a lot of the same key defensive pieces that they had in 2021 when they were allowing 20.8 points per game at the 6th best rate in the NFL, this defense still has that ability to be top 10 again. You still have Kevin Byard, Jeffrey Simmons, Danico Autry, Monty Rice, Harold Landry, Amani Hooker, Christian Fulton. They also added some solid key defensive players in linebacker Azeez Al-Shahir and cornerback Sean Murphy-Bunting, two guys who will definitely make an impact on this defense. And I don't think the defense was even bad last year. It's just the offense didn't help them out. If we look at the time of possession last year, the Titans offense were ranked 23rd worst with 29 minutes and 23 seconds. In 2021, they were second best with 32 minutes and 18 seconds. A 3-minute average difference of your offense being on the field assists your defense immensely. So that's all I have for you today. The Titans are surely an interesting team to watch. I mean, you have Will Levis. Will he play? Malik Willis, is he done for? D-Hop on the team. I'm just hyped for the season to start at this point. Sports Nerd Marty is out.